So most of the students were doing their GED lying in the bed, and
Really?
or really, yeah. Few students were lying in their bed.
Yeah.
Two to three persons were walking. So stop that.
So, hello everyone. Today we have a special guest on our channel. We have Krishna Gopal, who's here to share about his interview experience at Byju. So, Krishna Gopal, would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course. Hi Ashish. So as you heard my name, I'm Krishna Gopal. So I'm currently doing my MTech degree in robotics and automation at Amrithapuri campus, Kollam. So also along with my studies, I'm a research intern at Hut Labs Humanitarian Laboratory, doing robotics project in here itself in Amrithapuri campus itself. So I'm here today to tell you about my Byju's experience. I got placed in Byju's as specialist, academic specialist. So I'm here to tell you about my experiences. What did I do? How did I prepare to get that job, to the academic specialist job? Well, it's a very good job. I searched in the internet and I got the job placement call from my college. It came by college placement. So I just searched in net and I saw very good results about this academic specialist
Yeah.
post. And it's also you can teach from online. You can teach from sitting in the comfort of your home. You can teach
Yeah.
students, and that was cool. So I applied. So 201 students applied for this job, and they classified 20 each group of 20 students each for GED session. So there are two rounds. The first round is a group discussion round, and the second one is the personal interview round. And the thing what I have to tell you to the viewers is that take this job seriously because
Hmm.
it's something like teaching or it's or they don't take it as very lenient or very
Yeah.
casual.
Yeah.
Just give the importance for the job you're approaching. And if you're going for interview, just be a formal, be
Hmm.
ready. Don't go for easy way, just
Hmm.
careless. So the first phase was group discussion.
Hmm.
So the topic they give me was which you give more priority, academics or experience.
Okay.
And students, most of the students told that experience is better than academics. Very few among me, also me, told that well, experience is good, but more we give priority to the academics. See, when you're going for a JD, the most important thing you have to look is that whether the topic can be related to the job we are approaching. So
Yeah.
Byju's is an academic company.
Hmm.
So what they want is to promote their academics.
Yeah.
They have a small intention. I'm not saying that you should say that always academics is better than an experience, but you have to give small importance. When you are if you're confused, I would say that academics give importance to academics because it will give them a smaller flavor or a
Hmm.
smaller kind of section of telling that. And I told them and I spoke revealing about my facts and be brief. Just they're giving 45 seconds. Just tell in 45 seconds clearly in very simple words. Don't overthink or don't go on and on telling anything more than 45 minutes. They keep it short and simple.
Yeah.
That's the brief point. And unlike usual GEDs, this is a class of 20 students are there per GED. So they won't give us an opportunity to speak like a normal GED. They will call our names. So
Okay.
they'll call our names and they ask to speak.
Hmm.
They give them 45 seconds and just speak. At the end, they asked to someone to conclude, but no
Hmm.
one raised their voice. So I just took my, I told I'm interested and I concluded the GED section telling both the academics and the experience are required. And when you're doing your academics, you can also have experience. You can also gain experience. And I said that. So another thing I want to tell about that, a small important point is that so most of the students were doing their GED lying in the bed, and
Really?
or really, yeah, few students were lying in their bed.
Yeah.
Two to three persons were walking. So stop that.
Yeah.
Just give that priority. Make a clean wall
Hmm.
behind you.
Hmm.
Perfect lighting, perfect net
Hmm.
connection. Dress well.
Yeah.
So these small things matters because
Yes.
you are going for a teaching profession.
Hmm.
Just imagine you are sitting in front of a teacher who is very shabby or undressed or not proper with not internet connection. You don't feel like learning anything. So just give that importance and priority to the job. That's another thing I have to mention. So and also the thing is that if like any way that topic of the JD has to do anything with the company or any slide towards the company, just stick to the side of the
Hmm.
company and that choose that perspective and that point and that will benefit for a JD round. And I concluded the JD also, and I got selected for the interview. And for the interview, 50 students were shortlisted for the interview out of 201 students. And for the interview, the condition is that you have to teach a topic. they are given 10 topics from science. So
Okay.
the academic specialist had two roles. There are two sections of jobs, either for mathematics or for science, and I chose the science section. So from the physics, chemistry, and biology, they have given almost 9 to 11 topics. I don't remember. I think 9 to 11 topics they have mentioned from each, not together. Together from science, they have mentioned gravitation. They have mentioned reproduction. They have mentioned
Hmm.
digestive system. They have mentioned organic chemistry. They have mentioned and few other concepts like that. So if you're confused to choose which topic among them, my suggestion is choose the one which is simple or which is easy for you to teach.
Hmm.
And because choosing a complex topic and just getting out, just it's not very easy. Getting it hard, or if if you're unable to answer the questions asked by the interviewer during interview, the situation will be not very good for you.
Yeah.
So it's better you choose the topic which you know, which you are confident very well to teach. That's what I would suggest. So I chose gravitation. So I'm from ICC background, so I just referred my old textbooks. I just called my mom. My house is 300 kilometers away from here. I just asked her to just send the PDF from my textbook by WhatsApp, because that ICC textbook was well written. That's a
Hmm.
well written Asian's book it was. So I just went across that textbook, and my eighth and ninth textbook, and I also went across some YouTube videos, and I just analyzed how these YouTube videos teachers are
Hmm.
teaching the students, and I just went across the comment section, how the students and the
Hmm.
people react to the
Hmm.
teaching videos. So it gave me a brief idea what should I do and what the students like, what
Hmm.
I accept from the videos. The problem of a few amount of teachers, I think even Ashish and me will have came across this instance where the teacher explains that topic on and on and on again, but it
Yeah.
will be very difficult for us to understand.
Yes.
But our friend will explain the same topic in seconds and we will understand
Yeah. True.
very well. So
Yeah.
it's a art of teaching is explaining it simple and making the another person understand the concept what is in our brain. It's how
Exactly.
we express through our voice, through our emotions, expressions, very simply within few words. It's about how we make it easy.
Yeah.
And students are coming Byju's is to not to make things complex. They are coming to they are
Make it easy.
make it easy. They are already going to school. They want the additional support, so that's why they are coming here.
Yeah.
So we had to provide very easy and simple the techniques. And the thing is that be confident when you're during the interview session.
Yeah.
So my interview session started. It went on for almost 20 to 22 minutes. The
Hmm.
interview was there. So almost 5 to 10 minutes. Almost 10 minutes. I taught the interviewer. The interviewer asked me about to explain any topic. So I started explaining about gravitation. What is gravitation? Its definition. I explained its formula and some examples, Kepler's planetary motions, and so on. And then after 10 minutes, the interviewer asked me to, okay, you can stop now, and asked me some questions from chemistry and
Hmm.
biology, and asked me whether which one subject is my favorite or which I'm capable of teaching. And I told that I'm weak in biology. I haven't prepared well for the biology for the interview also. But the interview asked me questions from biology.
Hmm.
Few I answered, few I couldn't. And the thing is that if you don't know, just tell don't know. Just tell don't know, because don't just try to fake
Yeah.
an
Fake
answer or
anything.
just wrong answer.
Hmm.
Because when a student asks you the question, you if you don't know answer, the best thing you have to do is just look the answer, learn it, and tell the next day the student what the answer is.
Yeah.
Don't telling a wrong answer, false answer is never recommended.
Hmm.
So if you don't know any question, just tell that you don't know. That's
Hmm.
the best option to do. And also, the Byju's have given me the privilege to be dress what you want, but still like kept informal during the interview. Just told t-shirt will do and so on. You can make it casual, but I
Hmm.
maintain that formality because a
Hmm.
student, because like what, how I'm going to teach a student the same way
Yeah.
I said for the interview too. And another thing they're trying to check is our internet connection hardware. So during the interview, they just definitely want to check up how my background, what it will be, wallpaper or whatever it is be. And also my presentation, teaching skills matters,
Hmm.
but whether I have a good internet connection. So all
Hmm.
they just want to have an idea
Hmm.
about how capable this person will be if we are recruiting him to do the
Hmm.
online teaching course and so on. They asked me to introduce myself in the beginning of the person interview, and I said whatever needed, only what was required for the company and for the placement. For example, I have teaching experience. I told that I have a YouTube channel where I teach engineering subjects.
Oh
I
wow.
told that. So I told that teaching background only because the job demands
Hmm.
it. Else I wouldn't have said about it.
Hmm.
So if you have any teaching experience,
Experience.
just tell that. If you don't have, don't tell, because when you start opening your mouth, they will understand whether
Hmm.
you have the
Have or not.
experience or not. So
Yeah.
don't bluff with the Byju's people. And that's it. And 50 out of 50 students, there are selected 15 students from 50 to 15 students, 10 girls and 5 boys, and one among 5 boys. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the getting an academic specialist. It's also the timing is also very convenient for me. 2:30 to 10 p.m. is the teaching time. And the thing is that if you're really interested in this job, the main thing is that don't go. They have already given you some concepts to study.
Yeah.
So just look in brief, just look the important points, and just prepare some questions. And the other thing is that they will ask you questions from all the concepts they have mentioned. You have to learn and present only one topic, but from all of the topics they will ask you questions. So just make sure that you have enough time and you take enough time to go with other questions also. They asked me about Brownian motion. They asked me about mitochondria from cell structure and all. So just have the basic understanding. Just make sure that you know that basic biology, basic chemistry, and basic physics, so on. And but you have to be expert in one subject. That has to be either physics or chemistry or bio. You have to be pro or expert level in one. And just make it clear. Just make it clear. Reveal your mind. Be free. Just teach. It's very easy and
Hmm.
flow. And don't be shivering. Don't waver. Just tell it cool and calm manner, and everything will go well. That's it.
So I think you pretty much covered everything that there is to cracking Byju's interview. So thank you, Krishna Gopal, for coming on my channel and sharing all your knowledge with me and my subscribers. So thank you.
It's my pleasure, Ashish. Have a nice day.